got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right is Thomas. On play action, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Second down and a yard. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags' 1st down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. At that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. 1st drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The Texans at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Stroud looking to throw. And this pass caught by Gray.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Steps away.
Tries the crossing route and hits Watson.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
On the quick, right? South. 18. What's that? Bucky. South.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Cole Kmet, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. 2nd and 10.
Hey, lion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, run!
Two is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley.
And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. I do it for myself.
Why, Tony? Oh, hey.
Stroud off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, south. Hey, uno. 11. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Hey.
And Stroud now to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out, okay. 18. Look the hot. Hey, uno more. Bucky. Why, Tony?
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 18. What's up? 19 seconds. South. Look to hot.
Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy.
Stroud will look to throw once more. This one left side caught by Collins.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Stroud completes this out wide.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Danny Gray from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Jaguars 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move, He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here is 3rd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Thomas will come in motion right.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Now the extra point. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
For the extra point.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so now it comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Brings up second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 41, here's a second and 7.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him the first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. Able to find Gray here. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
Look at high. Here we go. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
Hey, uno more. 118. Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south. White Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing left side. Watson has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So still 14 yards to go, second down. The throwing again is Stroud. Hit as
as he throws there, incomplete.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Great team. 11. Look the hot. Hey, uno more.
Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Brown. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here's Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point up and through. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are once again back in front. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next the score, Texans 20. Jaguars 20.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
11. Chip. Easy. Read him. Big 13. Hey, kill.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Now Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football. And the
Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find...
Dirt on 4th and goal. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
And Stroud now to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. It gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
In motion right here, Hunter. Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Going quickly here to Thomas. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, 11. Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Stroud to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. He's still on his feet.
And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Hey, Lion.
In motion right is Thomas.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And I think the ball's out.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We had an offense working with a comfortable two-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs and say, roads closed.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Stroud. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
South. 18. What's up? Why Tony? Look the hot. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
19 Texas. Hey, check on more.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, uno. Hey, south. Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
They'll try to atone for it here on this drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Red on red.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, lion. Son, it's hot.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thomas goes in motion left.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
In motion right here, Hunter.
They'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. Pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Stroud out of the gun here. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins,
63 yards.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Jaguars 37, Texans 31. Amy Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, touch!
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Hey, Lion! Hey, center. Cut!
Play action. It's Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go, let's go! Go!
Now Thomas will come in motion right.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. It's Lawrence.
Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 34. Another one caught by Collins. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. They didn't like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
All right. 18. What's up? Red.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now second down and a few inches.
Tony, done.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
What's up? 19 Texans. 18. What's up?
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
All right.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Underneath to Allen. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that would prove to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
18, let's go.
To Inigo Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Texans, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.